Hey, welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Let's Play something, whatever. Shit. Uh, I'm gonna be quiet, hold on.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that?
Aren't you Maria? So if you can't tell what I'm doing here, I'm just... In the first episode, the audio settings were too low and you could barely fucking hear. You really had to crank it up. I'm gonna put a... Or by now, I guess, I would have put a little disclaimer in the description saying you got crank the fucking volume for that part. So, I'm replaying it now with the audio settings much higher. Hopefully you can hear it better. Although the audio is still pretty low. I guess you're just gonna have to play the game yourself, if you really want to hear it. I'm talking over the less good parts of this. I mean, it's all good, especially with the actual dialogue unlocked, but they're keeping it quiet. They're keeping it quiet for, you know, for spoilers. I don't want any spoilers. Please. No spoilers, please. Maybe I did. Huh? You blind or something? Oh, it's you. Not gonna spoil that one. That's Angela running away from home. Bleh. Scene missing. Scene also missing. Some of this is stuff that you don't see in the game, some of it is.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
You will absolutely see that scene in the game, though. So now we're gonna get back to it in the hospital. So this is where I think the game gets really good. The opening part was good, you know, I think, but not great or anything, you know. Everything after you meet Maria is probably really the best part of the game. You know, the apartments were all right, pretty spooky. The gross watery version was pretty spooky. All the stuff with Pyramid Head was good, but I think it's not really until, you know, this part of the game that things start to get really good, and hopefully you'll see why. So as always, let's methodically explore around this place, checking all doors to make sure they aren't jammed. Like I got some kind of OCD or something. I have some level of it's very, very minor, I guess. You know, not like it's an actual problem, really. I think it just kind of comes with the territory of autism to have some kind of obsessive compulsive behaviors. But it's more like it comes and goes. Like, I will get really obsessive compulsive about something, like if I'm, like, adjusting the figures on my shelf, I'll spend, like, 30 goddamn minutes making sure they're just right. You know. Can't get in the elevator. Something that's interesting, I kind of liked. I did a run-through of the Silent Hill 2 remake, in Japanese. Because I believe there is no, or there originally wasn't any Japanese voice acting. Even the Japanese version is just this voice acting, but with Japanese subtitles. Which is why, if you go to options here, I think, yeah, the language is Japanese and English. The North American version, from what I can tell, is basically it defaults to English, or maybe even has English, as in the Japanese version doesn't, and it's it's regional locked. So if you had a American PS2, you could easily just play Silent Hill, North American copy of Silent Hill as a Japanese person, and you just set that text to Japanese and you're good. This is basically the same thing. Yeah, these are all locked. These are all, or that's locked, that one's broken, so I can't go there. I gotta go to the other floors. So I played the remake in Japanese, for one, and I like all the voice cast. I think it's pretty good. Everybody's pretty good. But what's interesting is that Maria kind of is like, she kind of talks, maybe not that much, but kind of like a Gyaru, right? Like a gal. In some of the way, like she talk, the word choices and some of her tone kind of feels like a kind of that kind of apathetic Gyaru kind of thing, right? Like there's one part where she goes, "Yay!" after they open a door, and I'm like, "Oh, oh shit." All right, these ones are kind of tough. You really gotta. But yeah, it's kind of there's some elements of her. I feel like kind of gal, kind of kind of co-gal. All right, that's it. The nurses are kind of tough. You gotta lock in, as the kids say. Oh shit! Did I get hit again? Great. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna continue using the gun and not. Oh, okay, it's done. But yeah, I mean, I think and I think it's because of like her outfit, right? Which it's not a gal outfit, but it's the same kind of thing. Like in gals will wear like leopard print stuff, either in like the typical like like actual like leopard print, or the kind of pink purpley kind of thing. There's something inside the pocket of the white lab coat. Examination room key. I just think it's kind of interesting that they chose that for her. I mean, I guess that's maybe, a decent, like, Japanese equivalent for her. Like, maybe, like, a bit of an older gal who, goes out and parties and maybe is a stripper. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I'm not gonna say they wouldn't, that one of them wouldn't be. Although I don't know if really they have many. Do they really do strip clubs in Japan? I'm sure they have a few at least, right?
Ow.
What's wrong?
They probably do.
I just pricked myself.
Though I just
Are
feel
you
like
okay?
other stuff is probably more
Yeah.
popular. But maybe not. I don't know. I need that. That's a key item. That's an item I need for something later. Also, there's a shotgun over here. And get that shotgun. It's just a normal stuffed animal. There's nothing else. But he's still looking at it, though. So yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of fits maybe. As a Japanese equivalent. Not really. It's not 1-to-1, which it never really is. Oh no, the noise is back. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing, and it made hanging out. Oh jeez, made hanging out with her more fun, I think. Even if her design in the remake kind of sucks. You know. What we want to do, I believe it's in that hallway there. We want to drop Maria off as soon as possible because, the more time you spend with her, the more points you get toward the Maria ending. Well, we can just go in here and get this, which is good. We want that. There we go. I know with the secret I'll give them something to deal with. This demon shelter is of no use anymore. He is my instrument. We must follow my orders. Yes, the box will be useless. No, I must not forget it. 9576, that's good. He is the lowest. Now, I too will be free and he will serve me. I am a genius. No one can stop me. 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 No, no, no. I am a genius. Gets killed immediately. That's about all I really remember from, the Japanese localization of, Silent Hill 2, the 2 remake. There's not really anything. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. It's very gross sounding. Let's get a good look at the nurses here. Oh, there's another one. Alright, we got him. I got another key. Obviously, that'll be useful. This is... yeah. And this is for, the same thing that this goes to. We need to use that examination room key. I know it mentioned before, now that we're at the nurses. I mentioned before. You know what, let's go. Let's see if I can get to the 3rd floor. I always forget. Always forget if I can go right to the 3rd floor. Now that we're seeing the nurses, I can say, I mentioned before the rather feminine look up the monsters in this game, and yeah, I mean that's definitely intentional. Now, I could go more into the symbolism of all the monsters and what the things that they represent and all that stuff are. But I think I'm not going to, and that's because fucking everyone and their dog has already done that. It's like the thing that people talk about with the game. Where it's like, all the monsters are so symbolic and meaningful and all that stuff. And like, yeah. But yeah, it's been done to death, right? You want that. There's a billion places you can get that. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this, the code I got. Yeah, let's see here. 9576. Is it that? Nine, 5, 7, 6. Nope. So I don't know what the code is. So I'm gonna have to go look. We're gonna have to go look. It's probably somewhere on the second floor, so it should be fine. I should still get the you know, the Leave ending and not the Maria ending. Most likely. But yeah, I mean, everyone does this because, one, it's probably the most obvious about all the games, like what they symbolize. Oh, look at them twitching. Twitching. You know, which is part of why, you know, the intellectuals, the pseudo-intellectuals were drawn to this game. You know, she's looking at it. Just kind of looking at it. Anyway. But, you know, everyone always does it. It's been done before so many times. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna repeat any of that now. You can try and figure it out yourself, you know. Once you know the twist and everything, you can try and figure it out. I'm not gonna answer it for you. I'm not gonna answer it for you. Actually, I think I know. I think I know. I know. Oh, I know. I think I know how to get the code to the third floor door. So, let's go do that. Let's make sure I haven't missed any doors in here. Nope. Okay. Bumping into her also apparently loses you points toward the Marie ending, from what I've heard. I don't know if that's actually true, but I mean, if it is, then that's a good way to do that. Yeah, there we go. Use that examination room key. Nothing really in here. But we go here. Oh, some ammo. Let's see. I believe it's more difficult, you know, on the higher riddle level. The pin this month is T. The last month it was X, and before that it was Z. But what are they gonna do next month? That's all they can express with 4 letters. Anyway, does the door to the patient wing really need to have its combination changed this often? Let's see here. So, I mean, yeah, if you can't figure that out, you gotta make the shape. On normal riddle level, it just, like, tells you, I think. It's like, oh yeah, just put this number in. So, yeah, you have to think a little bit. I overthought this when I first played on a hard riddle level, so, you know, what I remember is, yeah, it's just like make a T or something. Oops, wrong one. That's right. Third floor, dummy. You fucking idiot. I'm sorry, boss. I'll do better next time. Better. Was that racist? I guess it's kind of racist. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, it's just like... Or, let me think here. What was it? Yeah, let me think here. I forget exactly what it is. I know it's way simpler. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. 4 points. So, Make a Z. Nope. Man, I actually don't remember. I don't... Huh. Am I gonna have to look this up? Am I too stupid? Maybe it's like... Okay. I mean, it's gotta be some combination of that, right? Ah, man, I don't remember what the actual solution is. I know it's like you're definitely overthinking it if you're trying to be like, well, T is the something letter of the alphabet. Yeah, the problem is it should be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what am I doing wrong by... I mean, it should be something as simple as 1, 2, 3, 8 or something, right? 1, 8, 2, 3. 1, 8, 3, 2. 1... How about... How about 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 8, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 8. Alright, I'm looking it up. I don't remember. And I'm not gonna fuck around and do it anymore. You know, I'm on camera, and I don't want to. I don't want to like cut out anything or pause the recording or whatever. It's not the fucking remake. God damn it! It's all the remake. It's all the fucking remake. Of course it is. Because, you know, they say, oh, the remake doesn't replace the original. Yes, it does. It's replaced the original in everyone's minds. It's all, when everyone talks about Silent Hill 2, god damn it, I can't find it. I put in Silent Hill 2 original, but it's just the remake. It's just the remake. Everything is just the remake. How about Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2 hospital keypad number? Nope, still Silent Hill 2 remake. Silent Hill 2 gamepad. You know, before you could just Google that, and then you'd be able to find it. Here, I'm going to the fucking facts page for the original. Go to the most recommended one. I'm actually glad this happened, so you can see the pain, the problem with these fucking remakes, where you literally have to fucking, you can't find it anymore. You used to be able to easily find it with a Google search, you know, and now you can't do it. Okay, 7335. What? Huh? What? Okay, no, it's not. What? Okay, how about you tell me how to do it? What's the actual... I thought I did that. I thought I did that combination. 1, 3, 2, 8. There, okay. Sorry, I guess I am too stupid for hard riddle mode. Let's just pretend that I did it without looking it up then, okay? I could have swore I did that one. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm glad you got to see the issue. Even when I put original and for the PS2, it just gave me Silent Hill 2 remake shit. I'm gonna kill this extra hard because I'm upset about that. You Google it, all the images are Silent Hill 2 remake. You know, I saw like Silent Hill 2 and Deltarune crossover fan art where like Des is Mary / Maria and Azrael is James, and it's all Silent Hill 2 remake. They're all referencing shit that's specifically from Silent Hill 2 remake. They're drawing Azrael in the pose that James only does in the Silent Hill 2 remake, because they've only played the Silent Hill 2 remake. Everyone has only played the Silent Hill 2 remake, because it's new, it's the new thing, it's better. Except it's not, it's an inferior version. I don't understand how there are so many like, oh, it's so amazing. It's an inferior version of the same story. It's insane. Like I said before, I don't want to be on the whole it's soulless slop shit, but like I almost want to hate it out of principle because
Laura, I'll be back.
You know, all these people are like, oh, the Silent Hill 2. I love Silent Hill 2, the game that came out in 2024, you know. pisses me off. And yeah, I'm keeping all this in because no. If you like the original, if you like the remake, you fucking better play the fucking original. Like, what are you doing? Who the fuck even plays remakes of games they haven't played yet? What's the point of that? The whole point of a remake is to be like, oh yeah, it's a different version of the same thing you already experienced, right? Like, who's watching the remake of like Psycho without having watched the original? Who's watching the remake of The Hitcher without having watched the original? Right? Like, who's playing Final Fantasy VII Remake having not actually played Final Fantasy VII Original? A lot of people. A lot of fucking people. Even though the massive parts of the story and its meta-narrative hinge on you know, having played the original. You shouldn't do that. If you do that, if you somehow, one of these people, you know, comes across as, stop doing that. Go play the original before you play the new one. You know? And don't watch a Let's Play. You know, if you've never played this game before, I mean, I guess it's okay, but, like, that's not the same thing, right? You should be watching this Let's Play because you want to watch a Let's Play. If you have an actual, like, real interest in the game, and like, or you know, like, don't do this, so don't watch this so you can play the original. Nobody who's gonna find this video is gonna do that, but still. I still need another key for this, so I'm not gonna do it right now. But it really does piss me off. You know, people thinking, like, that watching a Let's Play of something is equivalent to have played it. Or that they can just play a remake of something without having played the game. The original. And you can't. I mean, you physically can do that. But you're not allowed. I'm not gonna allow it. What time are we at? 32 minutes. Alright, I'll have to cut my rant short. And I'll use this save point here to make a save. Even though I'm not gonna quit, I'm just gonna save anyway. Why not? You know, just in case something happens. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Don't play remakes of games you haven't played, and if you do, you have to eat one of those really spicy chips. Like, just eat it, and no milk, no milk or water. You just gotta eat it, whole thing in one bite. Just shove it in your mouth, crunch it down, gulp it down, and deal with it. You know, that's your punishment. All right, see ya.